And here we are. I was about to end the stream because I forgot to queue up some song or some dumb shit to open the show with. But why would I do that? Like, this is not a show where we follow gimmicks. We don't conform to the norms. Like, we're not your average fucking show. What we are is perfectly misfit, aren't we, Dan? And I guess we might also be only dads. I'm not a dad, but I mean, what we are is perfectly misfit. And I've confirmed we are on our YouTube page, we are on our Facebook page, we are on my page this week. We had a problem last week where we didn't go live because, fucking technical difficulties. But either way, it doesn't matter because nobody watches our stupid ass fucking show. Anyway, welcome to Perfectly Misfits, a podcast where Dan and I get together once a week to discuss what we need to discuss, whether it's personal problems or it's just problems with this fucking dumbass world we live in. And if we don't have problems like that, because we talk about our own beef. That's we deal with that on the side. The world problems, we don't really bother ourselves too much with world problems because it doesn't affect us. Dan and I are veterans. We know where it affects us, and we're at the point in our lives where all we can do is live our lives. So that's what we do. We talk about our bullshit. We talk about TV shows. We talk about movies. We talk about podcasts, and then we talk about foods because fatty
Do
fat
you
fat.
you want to know something very interesting?
And yeah, but this is my co-host Dan Webb, the motherfucking Dan's Web Slinger 25, my man, my Stan, my fan. What's up, Dan?
So, because we are veterans, there is a clause for us that the normal draft cuts off at, I believe, 36. But because we are combat veterans, both of us, um, the the draft we can get drafted again, and the cutoff time for that is, I think, 45.
I thought it was 40. Holy shit, that's kind
No,
of nuts.
no, and
I
you're talking.
honestly think.
We never talk like shit going on in the world ever, ever. But I think, like, I'm guessing you brought it up because the shit going on with Iran right now. Uh,
No, I brought it up for another reason. Keep talking.
okay, but did you hear about Iran? Iran is attacking Israel right now.
Nice. I
This
have no
is
idea.
this is like the beginning, like like everything's the beginning of World War III right now. Like since like when we were in Iraq, that was the beginning of World War III. But
We thought so,
this is like the biggest actual, like, this could be huge, bro.
dude. I've been telling you, I've been going through my. I've acquired legal aid
Hmm.
to help me with my benefits because I don't collect anything. I've been out for almost 9, 10 years now, and I've never chased any of the benefits that should be available to me that are available to me.
And
And
someone, I don't know who may be your best friend in the whole fucking world, who has been yelling at you for years to fucking do it.
I have no idea who the fuck you're talking about, but
No, no, no.
that guy sounds like an asshole. I'm gonna tell you right
He's the biggest
now. He
asshole in
sounds
the
like
world.
such a piece of shit. He sounds like
Such an asshole that
he sounds
loves
like
to
a
get
dumb
mad and
fuck who lives in
does
like bumfuck I don't
do
know where. I don't want to talk
anything
about
for your
that.
fucking ass.
Can we not talk about that guy? I mean, if we like, come on, bro. It's Wednesday. Like
Let's go.
it's hump day. I don't want to talk about that prick.
Fuck, yeah. Well, you got a hump on hump day.
But either way, yeah. So things are moving. So you know, I'm gonna have to give out that phone number and info. I should probably hit them up and ask them if they want to sponsor the podcast. It's
So they'll
very nice.
sponsor our podcast that no one watches.
I mean, hey, we got 2 viewers right now. Like,
Hey,
we're peaking.
We're moving up in the world.
We're peaking.
I mean, we could pay for sponsors.
Oh yeah, we could.
Promos then with
but we're already paying $25 a month. Like
I know, but we could pay for views on YouTube though.
Yeah, but I already feel bad when I have to hit up Dan and be like, "Hey, can I get $25 every 3 months or so?" And meanwhile it's $25 a month. A month. It's whatever. This is what we do. This is why we're here.
So what were you talking about?
Let's talk about Wolverine. If you're
Deadpool
watching
and Wolverine.
If you're watching and you haven't seen Deadpool Wolverine,
get the fuck out now because we're gonna ruin everything.
No. I mean, and like seriously, fuck you, because like this has been we talked about it last week and I hadn't seen it yet. I watched it. We do our podcast on Wednesdays. I watched it on Thursday just because it happened. I didn't have the time.
This is the number 1 movie in the world for 2 weeks in a row.
It is. Someone tried. Okay, we're getting into it. Someone on my Facebook tried to be like, "Oh, my review, 1 star," and I'm over here being like, "Huh? $700 million later, your opinion doesn't mean shit, homie."
No.
Like, what?
So,
I mean,
my favorite people on this, like, this is not even a spoilers. My favorite people are everyone that are like, "Oh, it's just a cash grab for all the nostalgia from the Fox movies." First of all, go flying fuck yourself. It's not. It is. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if it's a cash grab. 100% is, but also makes all the Fox movies canon for all of the new Marvel universe. It also makes the multiverse even more canon, and everything like, oh god, like everything in those worlds had great fucking things from it. And you get to see the best of it, and you get to see the best of the shit that should have happened and didn't. Like the best fucking cameo. Here we go. The first cameo is the best fucking cameo by far. Chris Evans is in this movie, and he comes in, and you're the whole time you're thinking
he's showing the blue. He's showing the blue under.
He's showing the American colors, the American flag.
Yeah, he's wearing a freaking like an overcoat.
America.
He's wearing an overcoat, freaking like a duster jacket almost.
Dude, you're thinking Captain fucking America, and I'm hyped. I am so hyped right now that this Captain America. I'm in there going, I'm slapping my kids. I'm in Captain fucking America. Let's go, baby. God, I didn't think this was gonna happen.
I remember in the movie theater, people were like, "Oh," just did the like a Japanese style, like oh my god, oh.
And then, Flema, fucking Johnny Storm, motherfucker. Holy shit! I was 1,000 times more excited for Johnny Storm than I would have ever been for Captain America. Holy dog shit. Dude, I about shit myself because like I haven't seen the Fantastic Four movies in forever.
For people who don't know, Fantastic Four was one of the first, Marvel movies that ever came out. Fox, Marvel, whatever, but like movies that came out and failed so hard. I mean, like Chris Evans was great in it. Michael Chiklis as fucking as Thing. Like it was.
What's the guy from Nip Tuck? The main guy from Nip Tuck. He played Victor Von Doom, Doctor Doom.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know who he is.
It was good.
But he was great. He was
It
great.
was no, but the movie was
it was
good.
shit.
It was
It was shit.
it
Like it's
was
watchable.
dude. It was on DVD. Like it never like didn't even. There was no HD version.
No, it was in theaters and it made a lot of money in the theaters. And then it did go.
Either way, everybody knows Chris Evans as fucking Cappy,
Captain America.
and everybody was just like, "Oh shit, he's under the fucking jacket. He's got the under the coat. He's got the little blue fucking sleeve showing." And oh man, nobody expected fucking Johnny.
No,
Fucking nobody expected the fucking human fucking flame, and
Torch.
that was
Human fucking Torch.
Excuse me.
And dude, that was like the best cameo of the whole movie.
Excuse me. Fuck you.
No, it was. That is the best one.
Excuse me.
I mean, everybody has their opinion.
Excuse
Yours
me.
is wrong. But now, continue. Go. Who's your favorite cameo in the movie? Because Gambit is a high number 2.
Fuck no. As much as I've been waiting and anticipating, because honestly, on my favorite arcade was Children of the Atom and X-Men fucking Capcom Children of the Atom. Like,
yeah.
And Gambit was my fucking man.
Yeah.
The fucking cameo of the fucking movie was fucking Blade.
Dude, everything. All the cameos.
Stop talking.
All the cameos are good, but
I will cut you.
Johnny Storm was the best cameo because it caught everyone off. It was the first one that was like a major surprise. And then
I'm going to say my one problem with Blade. I mean, and also what happened to Johnny? Comedy. Anyway, but Blade, dude, my problem with Blade though was he didn't have his fucking sword, and I'm sure
he had the machete though.
Yeah, that wasn't even a fucking machete. That was a machete. There was another knife. I don't know the name of it.
I don't think it's like his actual because he got stuck in that world, the TVA. I can't even remember what it's called. I want to say the Underside, but that's fucking.
He was in What We Do in the Shadows.
No.
He was in that show. But yeah, that was the only thing that. But Blade, come on, bro. Do you not realize that without Blade, there would be no MCU?
Right. Oh God, yeah. Blade was like one of the first actual. Well, that's not true. There was a shitty 1974 Fantastic Four, and there was a 1992 Captain America that was god awful. There's a made-for-TV movie for Spider-Man that was just fucking awful. Then the next one, I believe, was Blade. Like in 1996, 97?
Dude, and I have this funny memory where I loved that movie so much that my dumbass bought the score of the movie.
Oh yeah, you bought the soundtrack?
Instead of the soundtrack?
No,
I bought the score.
Oh.
Like I didn't like my dumbass was just like, oh sweet Blade, and then like come home and it was like it's all orchestrated and I'm like, oh fucking dumbass. I didn't the soundtrack got Prodigy on it and I'm
right, but it's all techno. But I loved it. Technically that's when techno was super huge.
Yeah, that was the shit. I ended up spending like $50 on CDs just from the movie alone. I'm praying that means we're gonna get a new Blade.
There is a new Blade, and
I saw
they talk about it in the movie about
they
how it's
talk about
having
it.
massive production issues. So, and that's why Wesley Snipes says there's only one Blade. You know,
It
so
really is.
uh, it's amazing. And then like his cameo, or like when he says, like he says, "You don't like me," and he's like, "I never have," or something, or like something like that. And it goes back to the, like their supposed beef during the Blade Trinity or whatever it was, the third Blade, where like there was rumors for like over 20 years that Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes hated each other, and they kept that up. But they've been like really good friends this whole fucking time, and
Well,
like
that's like the Jimmy Kimmel and what's his name, Matt Damon beef.
yeah, the Matt Damon feud. Yeah, where him and Matt Damon are actually really good friends, and he just won't have him on the show because it's funnier. And then Ben Affleck sneaks him in. Yeah,
Okay,
but
so
and
okay,
then
like any more details you want to get into about Wolverine, Deadpool, Wolverine?
oh, dude, the and my other favorite part was that him right away when he's in the TVA and he's going in trying to find the different Wolverines, and they go to the comic book realism where they have this super short, and then I can't remember. I can't remember the name of the Wolverine that has. I can't remember what world he is. Is it, I don't know if it's 2066 where he only has the one claw. Because that was in the 90s and Wolverine couldn't regenerate bones and hands yet. Because like Wolverine has come like gotten super powered as his popularity has gone up. Where like Cyclops had like had shot his hand off, and but his claw still worked, but it would go through that metal like I don't know, looks like a what do you call the thumb thing for sewing?
Thimble.
A thimble. So it looks like he has a fucking thimble at the end of his his hand or his arm. Um, and then just all the other different Wolverines were fucking awesome. I really, really, really enjoyed all of that. Um, and then I think my favorite like Easter eggs on all of them were Lady Deadpool being played by Blake Lively, and the two Deadpools are played by his kids. So that was really cool. And then Tom Holland's brother is one of the Deadpools. I keep saying Wolverines on accident. Um,
Same
and
here.
then
It's people are trying to shit on the movie and be like, oh, they didn't have a synergy, and I think they were completely wrong. Those people who have those opinions, just because like it was the perfect level of awkwardness, in my
it
opinion.
was like the perfect level of nostalgia times 1,000.
Yeah,
And
like
then even like
his excuse for wearing the yellow under his civilian clothing, like I loved it. I loved it. There was
every
nothing
second of
wrong
it.
with the movie.
Peter Poole being the absolute hero is like the fucking perfect thing ever because Peter was my favorite character that
Oh,
it got introduced in Deadpool 2.
fucking Peter.
Uh,
Everybody's got a Peter.
and then like the Western Deadpool was voiced by Matthew McConaughey. Like all the Easter eggs in it, and like you have to watch it multiple times to get them all. And I am like super excited to watch this movie again. I'm way more excited for come out on digital, so I can like pause it and rewind it several fucking times to pick it all apart.
There was another movie I wanted to bring up, and I just realized I also fucking missed out on something live this weekend. But the other movie I wanted to bring up I texted you about, and I didn't tell you what it was, is a movie called Legend. Have you seen Legend? It's Tom Hardy. Um, uh,
He's a
playing
boxer or MMA guy.
Tom
Or is that the
Hardy
other one?
he played Bane.
Okay.
Like Tom Hardy is a very famous actor, and like he's nuts. Like he's a great fucking actor. Let's see if I can pull up the preview here, because I think I have to. We can talk over it. Um, you know,
Does he play a gangster and his brother, the twin brother? Is that movie?
yes.
Okay.
All
I
right.
have
So
seen that.
I'm gonna play it for a couple seconds of it, and because we can't show, we can't show the fucking Wolverine movie, but show a few seconds of this. This shit's nuts. I love this movie. I blown away. Oh wait,
You've got to fucking sort this. You're absolutely right. Christos, where's my Retsina?
The Richardsons sent George Cornell to call for a truce. All they were saying was give peace a chance.
this is a highlight. Let's play it out even better. But
Bravery jacket.
it's awesome. It's like a real British gangster movie.
No. Go on, let him in. He's only little.
But it's kind of funny where it's like Tom Hardy's playing two characters.
Big and whistle, neutral ground. Justin, you two and Eddie.
Yeah. And how do we know that we're going to be safe?
Well, that's a little thing called trust, ain't it?
Trust. What is that?
Yeah, what do you think, Puff? It's a fucking tool.
It's them in the
First
fucking
off,
same
it's a
meeting.
fucking rolling pin. Who are you? Fanny Craddock? Who you do with that? You bake me a cake? You sing me a song?
Never
You
really
light me fucking
fucking
candles?
this movie. Like I'd seen clips of it
I come here for
before,
a fucking
but
shootout,
I had
right?
no
A
idea
proper shootout.
how
with some
great this
proper
movie
men.
was actually going
Like
to be.
Colonel Custer, Geronimo. You ever heard of him? No. Because you were too busy in your penny.
Sorry. What's up, Dan? Did I lose you?
No, sorry. I had to calm the dog down. He actually got his
animals, mate. I'm gonna tell you
got his
something.
leg
And Paul can
stuck
take
between the
to
cushions.
the temple. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Dan and I love suggesting movies, watching movies, and this is what we do. We watch TV shows. We love movies. Dan, what have you cooked lately?
Actually, I made a veggie lasagna that was very good. So,
So, guys, that's the last of Dan's ever going to be on the podcast because I don't know who the fuck talks about vegetables.
oh, it's very good, man. It's very good. Everybody liked it.
Did you?
My personal trainer wants me to eat more vegetables.
What the fuck did you just say? You're what?
My personal trainer.
You're what?
Yeah.
So guys, we're moving on to a podcast, and Andrew Dice Clay was on Two Bears One Cave this week. Oh my God! You say your personal trainer? This fat fuck over here. Oh my God! Oh my God!
What?
Oh my God! You the guy who said you wanted a picture with the dice man?
What?
Huh?
I can't hear. What? I have no idea what the fuck you're saying.
Huh? You gone vegan?
No, I just wanted.
You lost your chutzpahs.
So anyway, your mom's house was fucking great this week with Chad Daniels, right? That was who it was. I think so. Dude, Tony hit Kill Tony this week was fucking tits. I did not expect it at all. Like, not one fucking bit how great that was. So, hopefully you saw that. Did you?
Yes. Sorry.
What's the dude's name that was a special guest?
Gary Falcon.
I've never heard of him before.
Yeah, he was like super famous from like a movie called Bucky Larson. He was on another movie called Grandma's Boy, which, like, I don't know if you don't know about it, like, it's a kind of like a cult classic. He was actually really famous for his cat got diarrhea, and then, like, when he went to the vet, his vet was like, "What are you feeding your cat?" And he was like, "Diarrhea." But yeah.
Who's he playing Grandma's Boy?
Are you really being serious right now?
Yeah.
Damn, you don't know who that was?
It was Nick Swartzen, right?
Of course, dickhead. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you trying to, like, hold on. I'm doing a bit, and then
Bro,
you're trying.
First of all, hold on. I didn't watch.
We're not doing a bit. Is it a bit? We're not doing a bit. Because I'm like a bit. Like, there's a bit, and we could do a bit, or we're not going to do a bit.
We're doing. No, I was being serious because honestly, I had no idea who it was because I didn't watch. I only listened this whole episode. And yes, I thought it was Nick Swartzen the whole time, but they introduced him as someone else, and I didn't watch a second
Scary Falcon
of the whole episode. So yeah, it's my bad, but at the same time,
you
really can't blame me. It'd be worse if this was the Trump and Biden episode and I didn't watch any of it, but I would have known who they fucking were. But, like, I don't fucking listen to Nick Swartzen.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Nick Swartzen has been irrelevant for like 10 fucking years.
Gary Falcon is Nick Swartzen. Oh my god, this is the best part about this podcast is that Dan and I avoid each other pretty much all week, so that this happens.
You think it's because we do this so that we don't have to fucking like talk about shit that we already talked about on the podcast, but in reality, we fucking hate each other. We're all
This is a dick. I don't know why we do this every week.
I've been questioning the same shit for years now. But no.
Really, 2 years of doing this shit. 2 years of doing this shit.
We would sit there and literally talk about all this shit all day, every day, and have nothing to fucking
now I'm going to go
about.
back. I'm going to dial back and go into like regular shit. Hey, guess who's getting a sleep apnea test sent to his house?
Hey, you have to. I had to do that in like the hospital.
That's what I'm saying. It's awesome. 2024 is amazing because like now I don't got to go to the hospital.
The COVID shit.
I don't know.
Now everybody got lazy.
I think it's just cheaper because I feel like what I saw from the other tests, like you got like a whole bunch of fucking like sensors. This one, they were like.
My favorite thing about that test was they put all the sensors all over. I mean, fucking all over you, and they're like, "Go to sleep," and I'm like, "Bitch, I'm not even drunk. You didn't let me bring beers in here. You took my beers before I got in this room. The fuck do you want me to do? Go to sleep? Suck my dick. Like, I'm not sleeping."
That's why I'm excited. I was like, cool. You guys are giving me a home test. I'm gonna get real comfortable.
Yeah. Bro, all right. So I am 40 years old, and you are too. I am having a Herbo's twin snake renaissance in my life right now. Like, I cannot stop eating these motherfuckers. It is fucking terrible. Like, I would rather be snorting cocaine than fucking eating these bitches. It'd probably be fucking cheaper. It is fucking retarded. Like, that is so goddamn. This and Swedish fish.
Now I gotta find them. I want to try it now.
Oh my god. One side
Bro.
is nice and sweet and normal. The other side is sour. I don't know.
So,
And fucking
speaking of food,
my taste buds are turned on and my dick is hard right now. Let's go.
speaking of food, you about to get your ass beat. Speaking of addicted food and people,
I
and
told her to put them away.
look at that.
I told her to put them away.
Someone just got put in
them on the
check.
counter. She just put them on the counter.
I had a great moment at Wolverine at Deadpool, where I again shout out Alamo Draft House. If anybody sponsors us, I would love it if we got that sponsor.
I don't have them here.
I would love that sponsor.
Fine.
I would love that sponsor. Shut up.
I just want Miller Lite.
Look at
Sponsor my fucking drinking habits.
Hey, they serve booze there anyway. My best friend Allison got to witness my addiction for popcorn. I am a fucking popcorn crack addict.
No, dude.
Bro, and Alamo Draft House, the basic popcorn is like $9.95 and it's bottomless. Unlimited fucking popcorn. And like, bro, you can get.
Bro, do you bring it? Hold on. Next time you go there, you need to bring your man purse with you and fill that bitch with popcorn.
Anyway, I'm talking about like witnessing the addiction. Ollie just Ailey. I don't know if you say that right.
I just got smacked in the face with fucking snakes.
Yeah, and you deserved it. But
I'll smack her in the face with a snake in a little bit.
Next time. That's on the Patreon channel.
That's on the Only Dads. Oh, fucking it.
We've talked podcasts. We've talked food. Wait. Andrew Dice Clay on
Two Bears.
Two Bears was awesome. I really loved that. I
didn't watch it, but I plan on it tomorrow.
Old school Dice fan, and that was a great fucking podcast. There's no.
Now Bert is not on this one, right?
No, Bert is in the hospital.
Yeah. All right. Good. Yeah. I will watch it because Bert's not on it. So.
No, it was great. It was Tom and Dice, and they talked about old school Opie and Anthony shit, which like I'm currently diving back into old school Opie and Anthony just because it's fucking great, great media. If you can find it on YouTube, just hit, Opie and Anthony, especially Opie, Anthony, and Jim, and one thing we love is diving back into the old school, but another thing we love is telling people that matter to us that we love them. We're wrapping up here. We're getting towards the end of the fucking podcast. We've run on later than I wanted to do. Do us a favor. Dan and I lose friends and family way too often, way too quickly, with no warning. I'm still kind of mourning over a homie we lost about a month ago, and shit happens. So do us a favor, because Dan and I will tell each other we love each other every time we see each other. But Dan, I love you.
I love you too, you fucking cunt.
One thing we ask everybody is just tell somebody you fucking love them. It's important. It's 3 little words that sounds like a little, but it means a lot. And
it can mean a whole fuckload to somebody who is like down in the dumps and you don't even know. I mean, that could change their life. Like,
yep. You never know. You never fucking know. We'll see you guys next week.
We didn't even deep dive into Wolverine and Deadpool, or Deadpool and Wolverine. We just did like a smidgen, like 15 minutes of but quick arguing over shit. Next week, we're going to go in a full-on deep dive.
Hopefully by next week it's released on digital so I can rewatch it, because
It won't be released on digital. Next week, fuck no, it's doing too good in the theater. I'm
True.
gonna go in the theater and watch that bitch again.
Well, then I might have to go
Before
watch
the
it.
podcast. And we are gonna
I
deep
can't.
dive
I get-
the fuck into it.
We're going to Metallica in 2 weeks. Anyway, love you. We love you guys. Love your fucking dumbass face, Dan.
I love you too, buddy, and fuck Metallica.
Fuck 5 finger dick licks.
5 Finger Death Punch is so